Yeah, what's up, guys? Uh, how is our weekend coming along? By the way, happy start to everyone. Happy Good Friday. Yeah. Of course, we have to talk football. Tomorrow is FA Cup. I hope. Just a moment. Hey, Kisley, what's up? How are you?
I'm fine, guys.
My
Sorry I
man,
joined it.
Yeah,
I hope I was
welcome,
not.
welcome. How is the Good Friday going, man?
It's going well. It's been a busy day, but we thank God all is
Nice,
going
nice,
well. How
nice.
about you?
Ah, good, good, good. It's like you are just coming back from office, Abby.
Yes, I came back quite late from office today, so that's why I
Wow.
joined a bit late.
Yeah, I can see your office face. You are really working hard.
My office face, there's a different face for office and different face for home, I mean.
Meet me offline. We're online and meet me offline. We'll talk about that. So
Okay.
tomorrow, what's up? How is tomorrow going to be now? Tomorrow is FA Cup. Football is back. International break is over. What do you think? What are your first thoughts like around this international break that just ended? What are your thoughts and what do you think about the FA Cup coming up tomorrow? Yeah, maybe Kinsley can go. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The FA Cup tomorrow, we have missed football, club football at least generally. We have missed club football, the international break with friendlies that has happened the past 1 or 2 weeks. I We are back to club football. So yeah, for FA Cup this weekend, what a good way to come back to club football. So and the
Mm-hmm.
biggest match for the is going to be between Man City and Liverpool. So I'm looking forward
Exactly.
to that specifically. The other fixtures, well, we expect the the favourites for the other fixtures to go ahead and win their matches, except there are upsets. But the match that we are most looking forward to is the Man City versus Liverpool match. And it's going to be a very, very interesting match. I believe that will be a cracker. What a way for us to come back to club football.
Yeah, great. A wonderful thought there. It's going to be a cracker. Yeah, I can't wait for that match tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow is Saturday where most people are resting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that match also because Man City Liverpool match any day, anytime is a cracker. Is a cracker. So we look forward to that. So Babs, what do you
Yeah.
think? I don't know. Can you speak now? International break is over and FA Cup now is back. So what do you think?
yeah, what a good weekend after the international break. So, sadly, we are not starting with EPL. So my team is going to wait one more week.
Sorry about that.
So all eyes on Liverpool versus Manchester City,
Hmm.
and I really hope Chelsea, with all their woes, they will still skate through. And I'm really hoping Arsenal also maybe they suffer more by losing to Southampton.
See, you never did too early to the banter us now. Baba.
I said
You know,
I'm hoping they suffer more. No, they just lost the EFL final, so
yeah, but I think they will bounce back. Arsenal. Sometime when things
bounce
happen
back.
like this,
Yeah.
the last time they lost their game, every time they have lost one game, they go like long time unbeaten. So now they have lost to Man City for the EFL Cup. They might just go all through remaining of the season unbeaten, even to the point of winning the Champions League. You never can tell.
The last
So
time, the last
yeah,
time Liverpool tried winning the quadruple, they ended up losing everything. So
No,
I
they
really hope
didn't.
that plays out for Arsenal. So
They won two of the trophies. They didn't lose everything. They won the FA Cup and the Carling Cup. So So, but they
FA
lost
Cup.
the Premier League and the Champions.
No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about Liverpool. I'm not talking about
yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah. Liverpool, the season
Manchester
where they
United knocked them out of. Man U knocked them out of FA Cup.
what year was
Manchester
that? I think
clubs
that
last
was the season. Yeah, of
two
course, not last season. I think the season you are referring to was the season where they lost the Champions League final to Madrid. Remember,
Mm,
they lost the Champions League final to Madrid. I think of course, they lost the Premier League to Man City.
mm-hmm.
mm.
Then they won the FA Cup and the Carling Cup, actually. Maybe you are referring to a different season.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
maybe you are referring to a different season. Because I know
Two
Liverpool was the last team that came
seasons.
very, very close to, the quadruple. They
Two
were,
seasons.
Yeah.
yeah, they came very close. So, yeah, let's see what Arsenal does. We hope that the defeat in the Carling Cup final will spur the team to, to take up the remaining fixtures of the season very seriously. And
Or it will probably demoralize them to just like
no,
let's
no,
say
no. Those,
let's forget about it.
those,
We've
those,
tried. We've tried our
those,
best.
those
Guys
risks
at
that
this
they took for
point,
international football, they were not for nothing. They had to go
guys
back
at this
and
point, I feel
reflect.
we should just relax and forget about it.
They have come too far for them to relax. They can't think that. They have come too far. All the work and the effort they put throughout the beginning of the season up to this time of the season, no, 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 they can't do that. So I think this international break, it just came at the right time, I believe, for
For them
Arsenal.
to go back, re-strategize, then
Yeah. Okay. So let's make progress because I see when Babs was talking, you when you were giving your intro, you mentioned Chelsea, and I think maybe we should just trash this issue. I don't know if you guys see why is Kisley trying to laugh. I'm not laughing with you. I'm trying to tell you something now.
No, no,
Serious.
no, because yeah, you know why I'm laughing, of course. Chelsea is they are in a lot of turmoil right now. So you have please go ahead. Let's have what your
Yeah.
intro
So I
about
saw a
you.
news. I don't know if all of us saw it.
yeah,
Like they are banning this guy 2 games. Enzo
Enzo
yes.
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Do you think my question to all of us, starting from Babs, you mentioned because in your intro you don't mention Chelsea, so let's trash it. Do you think that ban will go a long way to affect Chelsea in the 2 games that they're banning? And do you think that the ban will also extend to the point that even when the guy come back, he will not give his best to Chelsea? The same thing also when Babs finish, Kisley can also respond to that same question.
Personally, I feel it's going to have an impact on the team. That's
Okay.
the first point. It's going to have an impact on his own, I would say, mentality at this point for Chelsea. So
Mm,
whenever he comes back, definitely he will not give his best like he has been given in the past.
mm.
It was out of the line for
Out
him
of the line for him
to have granted such
granted
interview
such interview
to
to
mention
mention
the issue with Chelsea and his future. Not in this period, not in this point in time, but definitely it's going to have an impact.
Okay.
And in the midfield, I don't think they have his quality to replace him in the midfield.
But I think
Is that
Caicedo and this guy Santos.
there's Caicedo, there's Santos, there's Copama, there's even this other player that has not been really the featuring or due to injury. What's his name? Romeo Lavia.
Lavia?
So yeah,
But
yeah.
Romilava
It's
is
those
not
other.
rest.
Yeah, he has his injury worries. So, but when he's fit, Romero Lavia is a top player that can slot into that midfield. So yeah. Well, for Enzo Fernandez case, personally, just like Bab mentioned, he was out of line. All the things he was saying they were not appropriate. I don't know why most of these international players or these club players, whenever they go back for their international duties, they begin to give interviews that are so inappropriate, and then speaking in unfavorable terms about their clubs. and it has been a bit common. This period was a bit common with Chelsea players. Enzo Fernandez was one, and Cucurella also did the same thing, you know. And then, of course, for Man City, I think Rodri also did the same thing. You know, I don't know what they are doing. If they were trying to orchestrate transfers out of their respective clubs, because they were making reference to other clubs. Rodri was making reference to to Real Madrid. Enzo Fernandez did the same thing. He was also making reference to Real Madrid, and then Cucurella was making reference to Barcelona. So it seems as though they are trying to orchestrate moves, planting the seeds. And of course, the comment of Enzo Fernandez didn't just end there. He was also talking about the structure of Chelsea, the their focus currently, and of course the project. Trying to cast doubts on the project of Chelsea. So and then undermining the manager itself. I think when he was speaking about Maresca, you know, and then speaking about the current manager, I think that was what even led to the ban for those two matches. So some of the things that is said concerning the leadership of Chelsea as a club and of course the manager. So for me, though, he was out of line. And will it affect him and will it affect the team? Answer to both is yes. Of course, it's going to affect the team. He's a very good player. So even though he has his own issues, he's a very good player in that team, Chelsea. So him not being available for two matches definitely is going to affect the team. They're going to miss him. They're going to miss his qualities. And then for him personally, for him to come out and start speaking in that manner, so it means that first of all, he's not really satisfied. And the ban is also coming. Then it also adds more issues to whatever it is that he's already facing. So, like
So
I said initially,
quickly,
see this period, yeah,
yeah, just to
yeah.
interject you. So do you think because the matches that he's going to miss, because I want to pick you from the point of you saying that it will impact the team, yeah, negatively in terms of the two matches he's going to miss. And I want us to look at the two matches. He's going to miss tomorrow match, and he's going to miss
Mm-hmm.
Everton,
Chelsea Man City.
Chelsea,
So
Man City.
yeah, yeah. So that is truly, yeah. When you say it will have impact, I actually agree that yeah, it will have, especially in the Chelsea Man City game, because tomorrow's game, the guy might not even want to use first team because it's FA Cup, but and it's Port Vale to an extent. Although Port Vale too,
Mm-hmm.
they get sometimes they can cause some upset, but we'll go into that later. So I guess it will impact. For me, honestly,
So I
I
guess
I, I
for
saw the
me,
clip.
honestly,
I saw the
I
clip
saw the
what
clips.
they said, and I think he actually crossed the line, like our gaffer said this afternoon. He actually crossed the line by going to say a lot of things, even that, especially the one of linking himself to Madrid, like comparing Chelsea and
Yeah,
saying Madrid, something like that. Clubs don't want to hear you try to like mingle
yeah,
yourself
it's
with other
unacceptable.
the scene. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you see
yeah, you are
why
correct. That's true.
most honestly why they sack Maresca, that link to Man City was part of the reasons. Do you get? Because you
Exactly.
cannot
That
be
was
linked to
the
Man
thought in my
City.
head.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know. Enzo is going to have it bad because I learned that the players in the team now are not taking it easy with him because he's always shouting on people. Although if you look at it in a different angle, you say, Enzo is doing the right thing because you want the progress of the club. But there are ways to follow all this. You are just an assistant captain. The captain is not even there like on the light to say all these things. James is a calm guy, he doesn't talk anyhow. So I don't know. It's Chelsea problem, yeah. But I just wanted us to like look at it and see what's up with that. I wish Enzo all the
Yeah,
best.
yeah. It's a big issue. I think the Chelsea, will I call it board and ownership? I think it is something they need to really address. Because if it's just one player, it's understandable. But when you have different players in the same team saying almost the same thing and trying to link themselves away from the club, then it shows that their interest is no longer with the team, and that can also affect their performances as well. Because if your focus is not really on the team, that means you won't give 100% when you are playing. So Cucurella did the same thing, you know, and before now we have been hearing side links of Cole Palmer to Manchester United. So those are not things that you want to as a club, you want to be dealing with at this point of the season, especially at this business end of the season. They should focus more on shenanigans that they're pulling.
This is also an indication that there is an underlying issue in the club.
Yeah,
The structure on one side, then the project on the other side. So players also they see all these things, they know all these things. They also have their own career in the line.
Mm.
So definitely they would want to find a balance between their own career and the project. If the project is no longer favorable for them, they will use the exit
yeah,
and find their like keep growing somewhere else. It's normal for players, it's normal for people generally. If something is no longer favorable, you move on with your life. So I
Yeah,
really don't see what he did was wrong. He crossed the line, but he's human. He should throw himself out there that is open. He should make it known. He's trying to find a way to make it known to Madrid. Bring this money. I'm open. I'm not committed to these 10 years of slavery that I don't know what tomorrow
so,
holds.
so are you saying that he should not apologize to Chelsea as a club and to the players and manager?
He should apologize. He should apologize, but it may be the end of his time in Chelsea. They probably end
Sure.
of season. Madrid brings money and he goes.
mhm.
Okay.
Same thing happened to
So,
Garnacho last season. Garnacho held
yeah,
similar interview. The manager was angry and he sold him.
yeah, that is
And it
it.
eventually became a win-win for all the parties. Manchester United profited. Garnacho got his desired move. The coach wanted him out. Chelsea wanted Garnacho. So
Yeah, I think I don't know. As of last week, I saw this. You just mentioned Garnacho now, and it's also very wonderful news because I don't know whether it was a fake news, but I saw that Garnacho. They say Garnacho deleted like everything regarding Chelsea.
it wasn't fake news.
It wasn't a fake news, yeah.
It wasn't.
So maybe he's already thinking of leaving again.
Garnacho cannot leave Chelsea. He will
So
not
why?
leave.
So why did he delete things related to Chelsea from his bio?
Uh, Based on my own perspective, I've seen the boy. I've observed him to be someone with low mentality. He
Hmm.
can't bear much pressure from the fans. When he was at Manchester United, he couldn't. He would score a goal, then stop the celebration. There was a day he scored a goal. He wanted to jubilate. Then remembered what the fans said about him. Then he stopped. So
Wow.
that's a weakness on his side. He can't bear so much pressure from the fan. And also, there was a time he deleted his Twitter account, X
Hmm.
account, when he was still at Manchester United.
Hmm.
So he can't bear much pressure.
I see.
And same thing is playing out at Chelsea. The fans are all about him. They're after his life. They are not happy with him. So the next thing to do is to delete all Chelsea pictures, all Chelsea photos on his page. So that's his own way of reacting, which is poor. He might score tomorrow and not jubilate because of the fan. That's my
Okay,
knowledge
now
of.
I wish him. Yeah, I wish him all the best. All right, let's not stay
I
with
don't
those
sign this
issues.
one. I don't sign this player.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's there for
There's,
Chelsea. Anything they want to do
there
with him,
is
they can
there
do it.
is a no refund
Man, you have,
policy. You can bring
Man,
him
you have
back.
already. Yeah,
You can return
Man, you
it,
have
but
already run us.
no
You
refund.
have run us through it already. We move on, please. So, okay, first game tomorrow in our FA Cup is Man City Liverpool. Man City Liverpool. These guys have long history of coming against each other aggressively, and this is tomorrow is you win and you continue, or you lose and you
You
go
go
home.
back to
So
your house.
it's a very big game. Like Kingsley intro is a cracker. It's going to be dicey, but Pep Guardiola will try everything to see that he progress. Pep Guardiola is going to outsmart Ancelotti tomorrow. So, what do you think about this game tomorrow? What are your thoughts? In terms of what lineup do you perceive that each of these guys, gaffers, are going to use against themselves tomorrow? And who do you think is going to favor at the end of the day? Who will carry the day tomorrow? Yes, anyone can start, please. Man City Liverpool is the first game
Man
at
City
1:15
Liverpool.
p.m.
I feel Guardiola will go all out. He will go all out against Liverpool. And currently, Liverpool, they are not in a good shape
Mm.
as a team. So I predict a win for the Man City tomorrow. And he's not going to feed Team B or whatever,
Mm.
Team A, and get the victory and qualify for the next stage.
So what would be your preferred lineup, or what do you think? What lineup are you seeing Guardiola bringing tomorrow against Ancelotti?
Regular guys, I will see Aland, I will see Semeyo, probably Trashford, what's his name? Trafford on the
Yeah,
on the
Trafford
field
and the
also.
goal, yeah, because
Go
of
please.
that's a very good point there. Because Donnarumma, or whatever they call him now,
Mm.
just missed out from World Cup. So you feel like Guardiola might not want to risk his life, yeah,
He might still be down. So
yeah, mentally.
mentally.
So
I,
Trafford will
I
be
feel
Trafford is a safe hands
Trafford
because I saw his performance against Arsenal.
is a
That
is a good he's a
is
good
good.
guy.
Yeah,
He's good.
he's good.
He was their number one before Donnarumma became available in the market. So
Uh-huh.
Trafford is a good guy. So I will see regular guys. I'm expecting regular guys tomorrow.
So if you are
But
expecting and you are very sure that Guardiola will carry the day tomorrow, by what goal margin do you think?
maybe 2-0, 2-1.
You have to choose one.
2-1.
So that after the match, we can
Yeah,
all you and say, okay, oh, maybe your prediction entered or
that,
it no enter. So Bob said
2-1, 2-1
tomorrow,
Man City.
2-1 tomorrow, Man City win 2-1, and Liverpool will go home. Yeah. And
Liverpool will
then
go
the
tomorrow.
Liverpool fan will start shouting, Anslot, can you leave?
they are already shouting. Almost every match they have played, I think, since December, the Liverpool fans have been crying out for him to be sacked. But I don't think
Yeah, I
Liverpool
guess
will sack him
he's
now.
going to leave at the end of the season. He's going to leave, yeah. Or they'll sack him.
If there's going to be any change in management in Liverpool, it's going to be at the end of the season. I think Liverpool is a club that they tend to be much more patient with their coaches,
Mhm.
and make that drastic change yet mid-season. They already understand that the season is as good as over. I think the only thing they will
This
probably be fighting for now is the top
Champions
four.
League. And okay,
Yeah,
top four Champions League for them.
which I believe they can make it if they put their acts together because they have the capacity and the capability to make top four. You know, they are still a strong squad. It's just that I don't know what happened this season. I don't know. I can't give reasons to as to why the drop off was so massive. Even though I can explain why there was a little bit of drop off, but this huge level of drop off, it was too much. You know, for a defending champion, I think they will go down in history as the worst defending champion in Premier League
If they keep losing.
because, in fact, at this stage, they're already the worst.
No, they
You
are
know,
not.
depending on how
They are not. Based
do you
on the
think.
number of matches they've lost, they still need like two or three more matches. To lose two or three more matches, then they'll be the worst.
Okay, maybe Leicester City was the worst, right?
Leicester City, even Man U was on the list.
Ah,
Man U
okay.
after
So,
Ferguson. You know when Ferguson left, David Moyes.
oh, okay.
You know it
That
back.
the noise. So, yeah, the drop off
So,
was just,
but
that's true.
now they
That's true.
still have
Like,
their record.
that
They still
was
have their
horrible.
record intact.
I remember, was it not the next season they sacked, what is his name? The guy that won the league with Leicester City. Oh, I've forgotten that
Wait,
this
is it not
Italian. What is his
Ranieri?
name?
Yeah, they sacked him.
I think he's a
Ranieri,
Scottish guy.
yes, Ranieri.
Yeah,
It was Ranieri. I think it was the next season he was sacked, right? So
Yeah,
imagine, so yeah, so you're correct, Babs, that they are close to being the worst. So if they
they are
continue this
close.
trajectory,
If they continue with this
yeah,
form,
they are close. So, but for their match, Man City and Liverpool, they've always had a very very interesting matchup. Anytime they play each other, the game tends to be very very end to end. So that's why I'm not. When you 2-1, of course, I tend to agree with you that even though Man City seems like the most dominant team at this stage compared to Liverpool, but when both of them play each other, the match can go either way. So if that match ends in favor of Liverpool, I will not be shocked too,
mm,
irrespective of the form, because the last match, you remember the last match, it was very close. It was just towards the last 10 minutes of that game that everything just turned upside down against Liverpool. Because that match was very close. Liverpool were almost winning that match. So, but the last 10 minutes of the game just flipped. So for this one, yeah, I go with Man City. Man City will likely win, probably 2-1 in that game. So, but that does not mean it means any upsets if Liverpool does pulls off something out of the bag. So a big game of the weekend in FA Cup.
yeah. For me, quickly, that game is going to be two sides. So Man City Liverpool will give themselves headache, and they will drag that match to extra time. And if care is not
Oh,
taken, yeah, if care is not taken, they are going to finish that match on penalties.
Oracle.
mm.
And on penalties, on penalties, which is a game of luck. Who is the keeper of Liverpool now? Their second choice. Who is their second choice? Because I think they will use their second choice or Allison.
Marshmallow, I
Who is
what do you call him?
their first choice? I don't know their
The
second
first
No,
choice.
choice
no,
Oh,
that
their second choice is
Allison is
Mahmoud. Somebody Mahmoud
Mama
something.
Dash V.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chelsea don't sweep that guy before. So that guy he no good like that. So that game will go to extra time. If guy is not taking, that's what I'm saying. To go to extra time. But at the end of the day, Man City will carry the day. They will try, and they'll drag it to extra time. Because in 90 minutes it's going to be 2-2. And then yeah,
2-2.
yeah,
2-2
they have to
draw.
play extra, yeah, 2-2. They have to play extra minutes.
So do you see
So yeah, that's
Liverpool?
my own opinion.
Do you see Liverpool starting their regular 11?
No, no, no. And slow will always put every. No, I think Liverpool are going to be concentrating on EPL. So I feel like they're not going to be risking like a lot of things like that. So they might start with all those Endo, all those guys, those good guys, second team. Or and Slow might decide to push everybody and say, okay, oh, yes, last
They
time
should
with
start with
Germany.
the Mendo. That means they will collect like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that would be a
or he
bad
might, or
bad
he
move.
might just decide to say, okay,
Guardiola
VS,
does not joke.
Florian
Guardiola
VS is
does not
Yeah,
just too bad, and he
joke.
has like how many assists now? Yeah, he did like 2 or 3 assists with Germany. So he might just say, okay, oh, Etikite, what they call them. Please go
a
win
ticket.
this match for me. So yeah, the match will end 2-1 regular time, or they will go 2-2, go to penalties. The next game is Chelsea. Port Vale Chelsea. I think it's Chelsea at home or they are away.
Chelsea at home.
Okay, yeah, Chelsea's at home.
Stamford,
Chelsea Port Vale.
Stamford.
Yeah. So what do you think about that game? What is the scoreline, Babs?
Probably 3-0.
3-0 Chelsea.
Chelsea, of course.
Wow, coming from a Man U man. We thank God. Oh.
There's no point. I'm waiting
Do you,
for you in the next round.
do you see Liam Rossini playing his first team?
No,
So he will be starting people like Ganacho and the rest.
of course. Nah, for Ghana. That was why I said Ganacho will score tomorrow, and he
Yeah,
probably will
and he will not
celebrate.
celebrate.
Was
What of
like,
Kingsley? What's your scoreline regarding that game tomorrow?
I go with 3-1.
Mm-hmm. Because Chelsea know they fit keep clean sheet. You don't see them
mm,
finish now.
But I go with 3-1.
Because Chelsea know they fit keep clean sheet now. They don't get the Viraya like you now.
Yes, the organization in Chelsea is something that has been questioned in previous months, so recent months. So you always find a way of conceding goals. Chelsea as a club, I don't know what one their issue is. They can be playing very well. Chelsea can be winning that match 2-0, 3-0. All of a sudden, they just concede a goal out of nothing. So that's why I think that it probably will be 3-1. But they win the match. I believe they should win that match comfortably since they are playing at home in Stamford Bridge.
Mm.
yeah.
So yeah, they should win that match.
Okay, moving on. Southampton, Arsenal. Southampton, Arsenal. Let's give the floor to our Arsenal guy now. Tell us what is going to happen to your team tomorrow. By the way, make sure just know that you are going to what they used to call that their stadium? Saint what?
In recent what?
What is Southampton Stadium name? They have this sweet name.
That's in Barnabas.
No,
I can't remember their stadium name
go
now.
ahead. Go ahead with your analysis. I will check it.
St. Mary
Southampton,
Stadium. St. Mary
St.
Stadium.
Mary's. Yeah, St. Mary's. Yes, the match is a tricky match. Away match. It's going to be tricky
Mm.
because yeah, but I expect a win for Arsenal. Arsenal should win that game. They should win that game. To bounce back from the heartbreak of losing the Cali Cup final and then just come out against Southampton. So I expect that match to win probably 2-0.
Mm.
So Arsenal will win that game by 2-0. It should be a straightforward win. Though it's a tricky game and it's not going to be an easy game, but they should be comfortable enough to defeat Southampton by 2 goals to nothing.
I see. Two
Yes.
goes to zero. Mm.
Yes.
Baba, you are in their house, so hope you know.
Yes, that's why I said it's a tricky game, but I expect a win. I'm confident that they can pull off the victory in St. Mary's.
2-0 says Kingsley tomorrow. 2-0. I wish
Yes,
Arsenal
so
all the best.
do
Babs,
you, do you, do you actually wish Arsenal the best? Are you sure?
I wish Arsenal all the best now. Wait, yeah, maybe I finish. I'll ask one question. Babs, you an ardent enemy of Arsenal. What do you think?
Of course. Uh, 2-0 in favor of Arsenal.
Oh, Kingsley, you should go and sleep. No, just sleep with your eyes closed. Babs have already declared that it's 2-0 in favor of Arsenal.
But of
Honestly,
course,
I think
I'm always open to surprises.
yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I think this game tomorrow, Arsenal is going to win that game by 4 goals to nil
Wow.
because because they are coming back with anger. And yeah, Southampton have to put their house in order. If not, they are going to get 4 goals to nil. Arsenal will not concede anything. However, to break down this analysis, why I say 4-0 is that as Southampton have a way of always trying to put sand in Arsenal's Gary. You understand? So Arsenal should be so watchful at their defense. If not, is it Olise? You know this Olise? Is it? Yeah, it's Olise. Abi. This boy, this Nigerian boy, Joy Aribo. No, Joy Aribo.
Oh,
Joy
Joe Aribo,
Aribo,
yeah.
Joy Aribo can score from the middle
Is he still
tomorrow.
in Southampton?
I think so. Has he left? Let me see, so that I will be so
I
sure.
don't. I've not really followed Southampton for quite a while since their relegation from the Premier League.
Joy Aribo, footballer. Oh, okay. Current teams is yeah, it's wait, oh now it's with this is Leicester. Okay.
Okay,
It's not with Leicester.
I see.
I don't know if he's there on loan, but he's not with Leicester City. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, so okay. Don't worry. Joe Aribo will not cost you any pain. But yeah, for me, Arsenal we win this game like from the first start. I think Ateta is going to prove a point that oh he has a Champions League and he has a Premier League to face. He's not going to start his first team, so he will bring up those boys from second team and then they will not give him the needed result. And then later, maybe in second half, he's going to introduce the big boys. And they will give him a result. While of course I see them at Avas is going to score tomorrow. Yeah, Gyökeres too is going to score tomorrow if he comes on. If he
yeah,
eventually have
you're correct. It's a hot on form after helping Sweden qualify for the World Cup. So
Yeah, he scored the last goal.
yeah,
exactly,
he's got these two in the past two matches. I think he has scored 4 goals for his
He's,
country.
exactly,
he's in a good form,
exactly.
generally.
So
Hopefully,
with this lineup, who is Arsenal likely to meet if they are able to like win their game tomorrow? Wait, but I think this quarterfinal is not complete, right? Let's wait
yeah,
a minute. Let
one
me
more.
check.
West Ham leads.
Yes, there's one
Ah,
more
okay.
fixture.
West Ham Leeds.
Mhm.
West Ham Leeds is on Monday. Is on Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Okay, on Sunday. So West Ham Leeds, it just two average clubs together. so
It's a
so
50-50
and
game.
yeah, 50-50. So but West Ham has been actually I've followed their games over time. They are actually playing some kind of averagely good games. And I just know that by the time this guy settled down with them, what's that his name now? This coach that is with them
Espirito,
now. It's,
Espirito.
yeah, it's,
Esperanto.
yeah, Spirito. So
No,
that
no.
guy, if he settled down with them, he's going to make them to be like Nottingham Forest, just like he did with Nottingham Forest. So,
But
but
he needs time.
yeah, in this time, of course, that's what I said. He has to settle down with them. So, but I see
Hopefully, he's
Leeds
going to
now.
survive.
Leeds have been playing one crazy game that sometimes they can shock you. I remember I cannot stop remembering how they beat Arsenal, Chelsea. I mean, sorry, Chelsea this season. Is it home and away? I think, or I guess so. They drew us at home in our house and they beat us in their house. It was very. There's nothing I can do about that. So I see them dragging it. They are going to be dragging it together, and at the end of the day, I think West Ham will finish top. Yeah, West Ham will finish top. Maybe a narrow 2-1 or 1-0, or maybe even they will even go to penalties. So yeah, that is that for them. So the question I was asking is, oh, okay, Babs, what do you think about them quickly? Like, who is going to go through the next stage between West Ham and Leeds United?
Like I said earlier, it's a 50-50 game.
Mm,
Anybody can win. And checking their form, they are almost equal.
mm,
They've both lost 2 games in the last 5 matches. Equal number of draws, equal number of wins. So
mm.
if I want to, if I want to just do a prediction, not based on the team, I would say Leeds United because Leeds can always come up with surprises. They have the ability to surprise
Okay.
us.
Okay. So Leeds United will go through.
Yeah.
What about Kisley quickly?
That is a close call. Both teams they are evenly matched. So, but in terms of team and style of play, I think Leeds have an edge a bit. So the only thing I see is the home advantage that West Ham has, and of recently, I don't know the form West Ham have tried to pull off recently. Probably the relegation battle has given
Yes.
them a new lease of life for them to fight to avoid that relegation. Because I remember the last match they played against Manchester City. I was really surprised with that match that they were able to pull off a draw against Manchester
Draw.
City. Yeah.
Mhm.
So their recent fixtures has really be interesting to watch. So Leeds coming to their stadium is going to be a big match. It can go either way. If I'm pressed to push, maybe I'll just give it to Leeds because I feel maybe West Ham might want to even rest some players and focus more on
On
on the
EPL.
survival
Premier League.
in
Hmm.
the Premier League. So maybe that will also spur them to maybe give some players some rest. But I don't even know the position of Leeds. Is Leeds also in the relegation battle?
No,
Oh,
they
well,
are, but
no, they are not. They have already
they
escaped
have
that.
nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they are
I will
even they are
say
okay. They are better than West Ham. Then
yes,
okay,
they are in a
Yeah,
better position.
they are 15. They are 15. West Ham is already in that relegation zone,
They
but
are
them they
ahead
are
of
15.
Tottenham. Mm.
okay.
Yeah.
So that might be so. West Ham might decide to rest some key players, for their Premier League match and probably just go with uh, some other second string players for this match. So that might give Leeds the opportunity to take the spot for the semi-finals.
Okay, so that is that for FA Cup. The question I just wanted to throw to us is that after tomorrow now, who is going to meet who in the next round?
I
That's
think
not
after this, there will be draw. Yes.
there's going to be another draw for the
Mm.
So,
semi-finals.
like the way you are seeing it now, you cannot predict like how the draw is going to be.
No, you can't. It's a draw.
Uh, so I think if Man City goes through, they might meet Chelsea, and Arsenal will meet as West Ham.
So you want a repeat of the
What do you think,
final?
sir?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it
They
could be the
so
bit of
they
the
might
final.
want a repeat of the final. Yes, that's true.
It could easily be. Or I think maybe what they might do. Okay, these are my prediction on how this thing will be. The draw will be. It's going to be Man City Chelsea semi final, and then
Arsenal
Arsenal.
is
I'll give two, and then Arsenal West Ham, or it will be Man City West Ham and Chelsea Arsenal again.
Oh, okay.
and Arsenal will still beat Chelsea again.
It's their
Wow.
business.
That's how useless Chelsea is.
You can say anything.
That would be
Uh,
that would be so embarrassing that one team dominated you for one season across different
Like
competitions.
six times.
Yeah,
That's a big shame.
I don't know
really
who you
embarrassing.
are addressing, but you can go and tell the Chelsea guys.
I don't want Chelsea Arsenal again because to just
Yeah,
waste time.
it's becoming boring
It's
because we know
becoming
how it's
boring.
going to
Waste
go.
of time for the fans, waste of time for the FA themselves, waste of time. There's going to be referee for the match. Official, the assistants, referees will come. It's money for all of these things. They will set up match.
Yeah,
The rest
let's
of
see.
just give them 3-0, walk over. Don't bother to go.
Let's see how it's going to turn out when they draw. So we'll see what happened tomorrow and
There is nothing happening tomorrow. If
what
they
happened
draw
on
Arsenal
Sunday.
versus Chelsea again,
No, 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 no. It's not even
it's
Arsenal Chelsea I'm
3-0
talking
walk.
about.
3-0
I
walk
mean,
over.
let's see what happened tomorrow with all the FA Cup games.
Okay.
From Man City, Liverpool to Chelsea, Port Vale, and Southampton, Arsenal, and then finishing up the quarterfinal on Sunday with West Ham taking on Leeds United. So we will put our hands tomorrow, watch along, and see what happened with these guys. And yeah, we'll continue to bring you more and more football G's, cut across different strata, cut across different leagues, League One, Italian league, all the leagues, even the Farmers League. So just be with us. Always check on us. We are building this community together. Subscribe, share, view, and yeah, like, and let's build this community together. It's full of fun. Let's catch one together. If there are any commendation or anything you want us to bring to you, just let us know. We are at your service. We are here to serve. We are here to dish out content. Yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy yourself. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Very important. Subscribe. Yeah, you subscribe. All right, guys. Ciao.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Have a
Bye.
wonderful day. Bye.
You noted them to subscribe, Babs.
Um,
You noted them to subscribe. Kingsley, that guy don't run. Tell them to subscribe.
All right, guys. Subscribe. We are here for you, and you always come back to listen to wonderful and enriching content on Football Banter's Corner. See you
Exactly.
next time. Bye.
Ciao. Peace out.